Hi everyone. I know it's been a long day, and I won't take a lot of time. Um, I'm Satdeep Gill. I work with the Wikimedia Foundation. I was going to ask who here has used Wikipedia. Can you just give a raise of hands? But it was good to see a presentation about using Wikipedia here in a couple of seconds ago as well. Um, Next slide, please. Uh, but who here knows that Wikipedia has a lot of other sister projects? Oh, that's good to know. I work with the Wikimedia Foundation, the nonprofit which runs and maintains these projects, which are more or less no, all of them are volunteer built and maintained. So Wikipedia is like you all know, an encyclopedia. We have a dictionary, and we have a transcription platform called Wikisource. And today I'm going to talk a bit more about that and how we're also working with manuscripts there. Next slide, please. So Wikisource, as I told already, is a transcription platform. It gives you an interface where you have the PDFs or deja vus, and then you can transcribe them there using OCRs in different languages. So we support more than 70 languages, and there are new languages being incubated right now as well. Next slide, please. So here is an interface, a demonstration of how it looks. So you have an image on one side, and you have different OCR options. Some of them are paid, but they are available to Wikisource contributors for free. Like the Google OCR, the Google Vision API engine is available for you for free to use, and then create transcriptions here on the other side. And we have incorporated Transcribus, which is for handwritten text recognition, and you can train your own models there and then plug into Wikisource there as well. So with that context, I'll move to the next slide. We started a year back. We started a project called Wikisource Loves Manuscripts. So Wikisource, the transcription platform, and how we can help manuscripts transcription on this. And we were inspired by the Balinese community, which has a huge repository of palm leaf manuscripts. So they worked with them and they brought them online, and now they have their own Balinese Wikisource, which is mainly Balinese manuscripts that they have transcribed using using this platform. And in this pilot, we continued working in Indonesia. We worked in 3 different regions, in 3 different languages: Balinese, Javanese, and Minangkabau language. And we helped digitize more than 28,000 pages of manuscripts. And the best thing of Wikimedia platform is the collaborative editing that we bring. So more than 100 people, new and experienced contributors, joined the effort to transcribe some of those manuscript pages online as well. Next slide, please. And this is one of the inspiration that what the Balinese community did for us. So we not only are transcribing, there is a data platform where you can write what the coordinates of the different manuscripts was, from where they were scanned. And the Balinese community did this amazing work about Balinese manuscript around Bali Island and the other islands. Where did they scan the different manuscripts from? And this has been really inspiring. Next slide, please. And to support this, Wikisource Loves Manuscript, in short, we call it Wilma. We did some partnerships, like with the British Library. They have huge collections of manuscripts, so they shared 76 Javanese manuscripts with the Javanese community and they're working on the Javanese Wikisource to transcribe them. And now we're using the manuscript that the British Library gave, to train Transcribus models. And as if some of you might already know, Transcribus is a handwritten text recognition engine, but it helps you create your own HTR models. So you can create them, and you can make them public, and you can even plug them into Wikisource. And we have this, like the existing models, we have them available in 25 different Wikisources and languages already. And again, this is a paid service. They give some free credits, but it's a paid service after that. But for the Wikimedia communities, they're again available for free. And then we also partnered with UNESCO for some outreach, for some events. We did some proofreadathons with them. Next slide, please. and now we're taking it beyond Indonesia. We had a call for invitation where volunteer communities and even experts, GLAM institutions, they reached out and they wanted to bring Wikisource Loves Manuscripts into their communities, and we're working with 22 people from 7 different regions around the globe, and we have resources like how to digitize a manuscript or how to use transcribers. We created those resources, we did trainings for them, and now they're working to create their own proposals. And Wikimedia Foundation, it provides funding to carry out these projects as well. Next slide, please. And I like to end with the Sanskrit note because all of it, what I shared, did not have a direct connection with Sanskrit. So this is a screenshot of the Sanskrit Wikisource. It has hundreds of texts in Sanskrit as well. Most of them, as I had a little peek, are published texts, printed texts. Not a lot of manuscripts are there on Sanskrit Wikisource, but there are about 20 to 25 active Sanskrit Wikimedians who are contributing to this project. And I think it would be interesting for some of you to join in this collaborative effort of bringing texts and manuscripts online. Next slide, please. And this is the last slide. It just shows you what it is that you also get when you contribute to Wikisource because of the brand that it brings as well. So Sanskrit Wikisource, which is not like a huge Wikisource, but it still is getting an average of 200,000 monthly page views on its platform. And with that, I'd like to end. Next slide, please. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Satdeep. That was absolutely outstanding. Any questions for Satdeep? Here's the mic.
So I've not given it a hit yet, but is there a possibility of uploading the whole texts and running a batch download or the batch? Because what happens usually is that you run 2 or 3 different type of transcription machines, and all the machines make different errors. So if you put them together, you'll have a high chances of finding out errors and correcting them by computational means. So is there a possibility, or is it a page by page? That's one question which I just wanted to ask.
So you can like you upload the whole PDF, and then currently the process is you do the transcription page by page. And you use one engine at a time, and you do the transcription. Then you can download the entire whatever you have transcribed. You can download it in one go.
Okay, my request or feature request would be, if I can get 2 machines generated details side by side, it would help me identify what are the places of difference, and if that differences can be highlighted in the machine. It's not a very difficult task, but yes, it would help us kind of find that these are the items where both the machines, both the systems, they agree. So I do not need to spend much time on the proofreading. This is the place. So it's an equivalent of having 2 typists typing the same thing and then comparing the digital text. Yeah. So that's what I want.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, we have 2 more questions. One.
So I have tried uploading some very old Sanskrit text PDFs, especially onto Sanskrit Wikisource.
Oh, wow.
So many a times what happens is the system automatically blocks the upload itself. In the sense, it recognizes the PDF as a bot or some kind of a spam. And there is no method to resolve it. So there is no one to contact. So is there any standard procedure through which we can...
Yeah, that's a really amazing question. For context, I am also a volunteer contributor. I joined the Wikimedia community back in 2009, and for the first 4 years, I did not know who to contact whenever I had a question, and I went through a very difficult process of kind of resolving that. So yeah, that is you have to know someone. I think we don't have a standard procedure. It's just we were not organized that well. We should be, and I think that's a great feedback in that respect as well. Yeah, please do email me. I'll feel free. Any question you have, just reach out to me, and I should be able to help.
Chetan has a question.
So actually, I have like a huge cache of data, maybe 3 to 4 lakh PDFs. A huge portion of it could be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.pdf, but it might contain like valuable text which I don't even know. Like, is there a way? I mean, I'm happy to give you everything, as I'm happy to give to anybody who asks me for. Is there a way you can like machine learningly read the title author, update the PDF, and then upload all those 4 lakh without attribution to me, anonymously as you please? Like, you know what I mean? Like that 4 lakh, because human effort to rename them, that's like a very expensive, time consuming, error prone. But if machine learning and if you have those tools, like be my guest and take all my data. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any such tools yet, but thank you so much for the generous offer on your side.
Are there any? Yeah, one last question. Thank you.
The transcribers, has it been used on Indian languages? Has it been tried already? Like how good it is for manuscripts, Indian manuscripts?
Yeah, so no, it has not been trained on Indian manuscripts yet, and it's an area for us to explore. It's an EU or European Union based tool, and it's currently mainly supporting those languages. But coming to this conference and to people who are experts in Sanskrit is also to explore this. Is you have the manuscripts, you have transcriptions. Maybe we can try and we can help you. We can provide you with trainings, but maybe we can try and build this.
Now, one thing, maybe this is a spanner to all your work. What is the guarantee that once you get the data, you will not change the copyright and we will not get our own data?
We will not change the copyright.
Yep. So he gives you 4 lakh documents. You said, fine, from tomorrow, Wikimedia becomes no longer a non-profit. It is acquired by a company, which means he has to pay to get his own data out.
Yeah.
What is the guarantee that this will not happen?
Yeah. So since we have the licenses on all the Wikimedia projects, the license itself says that this is Creative Commons by share alike mainly, and there can be like public domain, which is CC0. And it is inbuilt into the license that you can't change it later on or something. So it will remain in that even if it's acquired by a for-profit company, which is not going to happen. Yeah. Yeah. No. So there isn't any other default. Like all the default options you have are Creative Commons only, and you can't go and change them, and you can say later on that we are changing this all into all rights reserved. We can't do it we don't accept on Wikimedia Commons, on the project where we upload the books, we don't accept anything other than that is freely available, that is Creative Commons or public domain. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Satdeep. And thank you everyone for being here today. This brings us to the closure of the first day. And